Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buckeyes will put toe to leather to crank us up. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Minnesota's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And they're able to get him down. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Ohio State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking for a man. It's Coffee. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on. Delivers the stiff arm. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
It's hard to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows are tiny, and that's why the teams that can run the ball the best generally are the best red zone offenses.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he makes the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Immediately fires to the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Pass on second down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It's complete. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's on target and complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Wants to throw it. Diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free. Defense. On that loose ball. Turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles. And
dashes to hard the knee. The 50. The 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Off play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. He's got him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run them.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to the ground game on the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Golden Gophers will pump this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the middle, it's Chen. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. With the catch, it's Chen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety.
He lets it fly. He's got it up to 20. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the score. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down. And now
breaks into the open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go right back to him. Runs through the tackle and runs through another one. And they're able to make the tackle. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Oh, he's got a chance. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. West Virginia sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Morgantown. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Coffee. He's going to let it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. Offense in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fox. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. He'll do it himself.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And before they can kick it, the team's going to call a timeout. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Still running at the 40. Hits the accelerator to the right. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner is stopped. His drive will open from the 15. The play action fake. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Makes the catch. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Reads it, fires complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, it's Coffee. Oh, he makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out there inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Golden Gophers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll open the second half with a run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He rifles one deep to the left. A strike downfield. Off and running. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on second down. Works the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Golden Gophers will line it up on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. throws and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Offense gets set for second down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to sling it on second down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He makes a catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. They'll run play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. To the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And that is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so...
Breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick handoff. Across the 25, he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great fact. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Whitted. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose. On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now they'll run the draw. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll bring it out. It's Whitted. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
Oh, I don't know about this. Makes the catch at the goal line. I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back in the end zone and taking a safety. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.